Hey guys, it's FADude77 and today I picked up a Nikko Thor for a really low price. I saw it on Craigslist a couple days ago and it seemed pretty interesting. I did a little bit of research on it and I found out that they were worth a little bit of money. Uh, well, at least a lot more than what I paid for it. So I picked it up, fairly cheap price, $15. And let's see here. So for those of you who don't know what a Nikko Thor is, it's just basically a four-wheel drive monster truck. I think I'm not sure when it was made, probably late 80s or early 1990s. But yeah, this still has dirt on it from the 90s. As far as I know, it wasn't used very much because it's in really good shape. Um, let's start off with the remote, 27 megahertz Nikko uh, digital proportional system. So this car is kind of in between a toy grade and a hobby grade, and the remote's pretty much a hobby grade remote. I mean, it uses crystals just like remotes do nowadays. Just two channel, and you have your little steering trims and stuff right here, and just on, off, pretty basic stuff. It takes 8 double A's, as you can see. So that's it for that. I'll show you what it came with. It came with two batteries. They're both Nikko batteries. One's newer than the other one. One's a 7.2 volt nickel cadmium nickel metal hydrate. Same thing, I think. 7.2 volt, 1,272 milliamp, which is kind of weird, but okay. And the newer looking one is a Nikko 7.2 volt rechargeable turbo battery pack. So I don't know what the difference is between the two. But yep, these batteries are both dead. They do not work. I tried charging them. But yeah. And it also came with this 4-hour Nikko quick charger thing. Shiny. 4-hour quick charger. I guess it was good back then. But what I'm using is my little speed pack 3,300 milliamp 7.2 volt 7.2 volt 6L nickel metal hydrate, blah blah blah. Okay, so the car has independent suspension front and rear. For the front it just uses your like A-arm style. um I'm not sure if it has a servo or not. I think it does because it sounds like a servo, but it has two 380 size motors, and the front suspension's pretty stiff, I'd say, but it seems to work out pretty good. It's in pretty good shape. It's just dusty and dirty. For the rear, you got your motor right there. I forgot to show where the front motor was, and it's sort of like a solid rear axle type thing with rear suspension. Yep. Has a differential, front and rear diffs. I don't know. There's a gearbox. Don't know much about these cars. Like I said, I just did a little bit of research. So kind of in between a toy grade and a hobby grade. But yeah, the tires are pretty nice. They have little things. I forgot what they're called. Pinholes? No, God, no. Just forget that. Okay. Yep. So they got little dimple things and stuff. And on the tires it says Big Beast 4-wheel drive. And yep, there's actually a little bit of rust forming on the screw right here. But overall, it doesn't seem like it was played with too much. No real damage. The bottom's not too scratched up or anything. So it seems to be pretty good. It has working headlights, which turn on as you're driving forward. Now, one thing I did notice is when you have the remote really close to the car sort of starts twitching and turning the servos and all over and stuff. So that's probably just because it's old and because it's 27 megahertz and not like my Traxxas Slash back there, which is a 2.4 gigahertz. But yep. So I might just do a quick test just to show you guys how it works and stuff. So what you have to do first, move all the stuff out of the way. Alright, so you take your battery, speed demons, I mean speed pack. Alright, whatever you're using, pull this down, and there's also a crystal back here where you can change out your crystal, your remote crystal thing. But yep, so let's put this in here. I think it goes in like this. Just shove it in. God dang it. Sort of a snug fit. Alright, there we go. Plug it in. Alright. And I don't have any Tamiya cars anymore, so this battery, I'm just going to use it with this. Alright, so once your battery's all hooked up, flip it up. Turn on your remote first, always. Extend the antenna. I'm just going to keep the remote a little ways away from the car so it doesn't start twitching. And then once you got your remote on, you on-off switch of the car. And once you turn it on, it gives a little twitch. And to show how the lights work, I'm just going to turn this light off. And just hold this up. Oh, see, it's twitching there, but pretty bright little lights. Yep, it's kind of twitchy, but I was driving it outside, and the interference seemed worse inside than it was outside. Oh, there it goes. See, I did not do that. Just decided to move on its own. So I'm just gonna shut it off before it goes speeding somewhere where I don't want it to go. But the interference is a lot worse inside, probably because there's more electronic devices and stuff inside than there is outside. But yeah, just give you guys a quick overview. I mean, the front part is pretty much like hobby grade, like the steering and the A-arms and stuff. But yeah, here I'll just do a quick size comparison with my Trexa Slash. Give me a second. And I do believe that these are both 1/10 scales. But yeah, just something like that. Trexa Slash is a lot longer, but this is a lot higher. Yeah, just put this back up here. I'll have more Slash videos up soon. But yeah, I'll just give you a 360 view. I do believe that they also sold these as a Midnight Crusher or something like that. But yeah, so I just saw this fairly low price, and I did some research, and one sold on eBay for a lot of money a couple months ago. So yep, thanks for watching. Bye.